2018. He dealt with the newly crowned North American darts champion Adam Savada quite comfortably 24 hours ago.
92.
I just feel this will be a tougher challenge. Gerwen Price wasn't really at it last night either. Both players expect to up their levels.
$140. $58.
These two have been knocking lumps out of each other for quite some time. Some big, big contests between them over the years. And the first max of the night goes to Gerwen Price.
Quickly be followed. Just felt that first start was so inviting for James.
140.
One of the best in the game for doing that, just shuffling along the hockey and finding a treble.
Well, he's one of the most stubborn players in the game on that treble 20, so he's become very, very good at finding it even when he's blocked his path. Does decide to move down to the 19s and does so with success.
11th segment for the opening leg.
96.
It would have been a break as well. Will he get another opportunity? You'd expect not. So reliable in this double James. And he's reliable there. 15 dart holder throw. James Wade takes the opening leg.
Got an absolute cracker between these two earlier this year when they met in the semi-finals of the UK Open. Wade nicking it, 11-8, losing in excess of 105 in the process.
80.
Been an awful lot of that sort of stuff from Wade in the biggest TV tournaments over the last couple of years. Why he's up at world number 6 once again. There was a time when it looked like he was clinging on to his spot in the top 20.
It's not out the realms that he'd go back into the top 4. Michael Van Gerwen currently occupies that spot. He's got prize money to defend. Johnny Clayton in 5th, James Wade in 6th are lurking.
And it's the Iceman in 7th.
60.
There's that stubbornness on the treble 20 again.
60.
Doesn't display his prowess finding the blocked bed.
$97.
He's relaxed that I've ever seen in James Wade when he's sort of out and about around darts at the minute. Doing little bits on his social media.
97.
Despite saying he doesn't enjoy playing dart, I think deep down he thrives on the challenge of staying up there, competing at the world's best, been doing it for the best part of a couple of decades now.
Picture perfect Matchen Price leaves him on double 4, but James Wade very much in Wade territory this. Very much in Wade territory. And that's a dangerous place to be if you Gerwen Price.
James Wade.
He's built his career on finishes like that. You give James Wade an inch, he'll take a mile. The setup was good from Gerwen Price, but he didn't get a chance. Back-to-back 15 darters. And it's Wade with the early advantage.
100. $85. $100. $60.
Price has talked this week about not feeling entirely sort of up for it at the moment. Just bought a farm back in Wales. That's taken up a lot of his time and mental bandwidth. Saw him return to the Euro Tour at the weekend, only to go out in his first game. Admittedly, Cameron Menzies was superb in beating him. But the scoring is pretty sharp.
180 in every leg. It looks like it's not going to equate to anything for Gerwen Price. Averaging close to 108. Looks like he's going to go 3 down.
80. James, you acquired 40.
Double 10 for 3-0. It is 3-0 despite Gerwen Price averaging more than 105 here.
James started really well against Adam Savada in the opening round. He was averaging well above 100 in the opening few legs. There's a 144 there as well, but he did tail off.
100.
Sometimes feel what James Wade needs to get the best out of him is just like a sort of pace setter, somebody who's going to keep on pushing him and forcing him to continue to be good leg after leg. If things are coming too easily, that's when he almost loses interest, loses focus, and then he'll have a bad leg or two, the numbers plummet, and all of a sudden he finds it again when the game is on the line. Gerwen Price is hitting 180s every single leg of this. James Wade, if he is going to win this, he's going to have to maintain his standard.
60. Gerwen, you acquire 100.
Price is going to get plenty of opportunities to get his first leg on the board here. Yeah, it's a cautious top-stops effort. It's a sensible effort, and he just lays up and should be getting a foothold in this quarter-final. Gerwen Price.
This will be his first dart at the outer ring. Just had that one at bullseye in the opening leg.
Gerwen, you acquire 40. Gains from the fourth leg.
14 darter, first leg for Price.
140. 100.
We saw him have a couple of nights in the Premier League, and it feels very sort of Premier League-y, these final sessions of World Series darts. Yes, slightly extended format in the semis and finals, but play 3 games, take the title. And we've seen him a couple of times this year just have these nights where he has looked almost unplayable, and so much of it is about the first dart. If it's high in the treble 20 bed, then it's ton 40s and ton 80s, incredibly regular.
A couple of nightly wins, Gerwen Price.
And another one that got away from him when he played superbly all night.
Yeah, there was Manchester Antwerp, and the 5-0 lead that turned into a 6-5 defeat against Luke Littler.
100.
He's first to a finish on the Wade throw, but Wade should get to something much more makeable from here. That's top quality.
139. Gerwen, you acquire 161.
And whilst Price with the 4 180s, the average over 105.
James, you acquire 40.
It's James Wade. He's been a decent front runner here. He's defended his throw well. He's 4 from 6 on the doubles, and he's 2 legs away from a semi-final with the world #1 Luke Littler.
140.
101 average and 4 out of 6 on the doubles is going to be very hard to beat. But James Wade is just going along at 5 visit legs. And if Price isn't good enough to win legs at that standard, and of course he needs to go out in 12 darts or fewer to break the Wade throw, he is not getting legs. Rock solid stuff in the machine.
Yeah.
50.
There we see, it's a good standard. 5 legs played, all in 5 visits or less. Not all in 5 visits.
100.
James Wade will know. Okay, if he can grab another breaker throw, great, but he just needs to be solid on his own throw, and he will be in the semi-finals.
140.
That is the first 180 for James Wade. And it puts him on a finish.
$131. James, you require 161.
Took out a ton-plus finish. 1-2-4 in the second leg. That's what got him the only breaker throw in the contest. Not going to follow the 161.
105.
Just gives Gerwen Price a
Gerwen,
little
you
tap on the
require
shoulder.
40.
Down to double 10 again. Gets the double 10 again, Gerwen Price. It is yet another 5-visit leg. James Wade happy to trade those at the minute. So few mistakes in this. I mean, you can't really highlight any massive error. Price missing the ball for a 12-darter in the opening leg. But he scored brilliantly, keeps putting himself in position to win legs, and Wade won't let him have a go.
And he's in again.
Lucky
with the deflection. Price keeps up this level. Surely he's going to get some sort of opportunity on the James Wade throw. Maybe in this leg.
97.
Normally you look at averages and go, yeah, it's just a guide, because obviously everybody's level fluctuates from leg to leg. With this, it kind of hasn't. James Wade is just going at 100, 15 darts a leg. Gerwen Price is going at 105, about 14 darts a leg. It's just been like that from dart 1. The one break, he was left on double 4.
81.
Yeah, the 180 to leave the double 4.
$140. $134. James, you require 64.
He's got one away. Only missed 2 darts at a double James Wade.
44.
That 3, and Gerwen Price now gets an opportunity to get this contest back on throw.
Double 8 to break. There is the break. Gerwen Price had waited and waited and waited. Finally, he's allowed a 5th visit on the Wade throw. He gets the job done.
$57.
This is Gerwen Price in his heart, isn't in darts. Imagine what it'd be like when he really gets the bit between his teeth. 5 out of 6 perfect to start the leg for James Wade.
Want another one. Can't quite grab another one. So if the setup's good from James Wade, and it looks like it's going to be pretty decent, may go to a 25 here. The
137.
Brilliant visit, brilliant leg from James. Will he get a shot at the 44? He may not.
$92. James, you require 44.
4 tops. Double 10 again.
24. Gerwen, you require 72.
Double 12 for a level game. Oh, he's got next door. Double 3 it'll have to be.
69.
He never paused.
20.
He went at it. but couldn't convert. It's James Wade who gets the break advantage again and will now throw
Ninth leg, James the third first.
for a clash with Luke in the semi-finals. Gerwen Price will be bitterly disappointed. He's had to stay really patient. He got the match back on throw, only to see his throw broken straight away again.
140.
Well, the US Darts Masters has jumped up a notch tonight. It was only really Johnny Clayton that turned it on last night in the opening round. But Littler and both of these guys have produced some sumptuous stuff.
100.
Price's reaction there, he felt he needed more. Looks like he was right. James on a finish.
140.
What a brilliant contest this has been.
The only thing that's missing from this game is a massive finish. Could we see one here? Because if we do, it wins the game for James Wade. And now we may need to see one from Gerwen Price, as this game is going to last much longer.
Didn't like that last start, James. May just be the one dart at a double. But this, to cap off a fine display from the world number 6.
Tops. And James Wade caps a stunning display. Rock solid stuff. Would be the number 1 seed if he were competing. But Stephen Bunting is yet to beat a tour card holder in the World Series this year. The 2 wins he's got came in the Middle East, Bahrain and Saudi, against a couple of the Japanese lads.
92.
There'd be some way to break that duck this year for the Bullets.
Well, a great first start there, but nothing to help it. Bit of an unfortunate deflection.
140.
I think Luke Humphries has really found sort of a very business-like attitude in competing lately that suits him. It's effective for him.
62.
If he's made the work, he's up for it. He enjoys being asked questions.
78. $134.
Bunting keeping himself interested in this opening leg.
86.
A little deflection away from the 19 segment makes things a little trickier for Humphries. Could get trickier still. Oh, what a setup.
170. We can require 105.
And as the question asked, will he enjoy having that posed double 16?
89.
Would have said yes, but he fails to nail that double, and Bunting earned this chance.
He's earned it. Can he take it?
20. We can require
So much
60.
irony in darts at times. You hit the big fish to set up a double, then you miss 3 darts at it.
Game Shana first leg.
Finds his way to double 8. The defending champ has the opening leg.
First. Game on. $57. $140.
Winner of this to face either Jan van Veen or Johnny Clayton, which will complete the quarterfinals here at Madison Square Garden tonight. Clayton, the standout performer from the opening night last night, did not miss a single dart at double.
And the first 180 goes to Stevens. Needed that just to give himself a hint at holding his throw here. And a very disappointing third for Luke Humphries on that visit.
Well, that happened in the opening leg as well. That made things more difficult for him. That leaves the ball. And the bullet obliges. 180, 164 out. I'll hold my throw. Wow.
Luke to throw first. Game on.
We've got a game on here.
One run on Fulton.
Well, let's just keep hitting what we see.
Stephen Bunting's last 3 visits have been perfect. 180, 164 out, 180.
Yeah, he would have buzzed a 501.
21.
Well, that Dan, didn't it? Yeah.
96.
The thing is, still Humphries in charge here in this leg. He hasn't really blinked much about it.
One run on 14. Luke requires 60.
Not moving.
50.
And not finding the double either. Now Stephen Bunting.
85.
What's the plan? 15s, 19s could go ball. Double 5.
80.
Part of me thinks he'd been better off going for the bullseye. The fact he's hit it the last 2 times he's gone for it.
Yeah, it could be.
Game Sean, a third leg. Luke Humphries, full leg. Stephen
Cool hands, cashes the double 5 in first dart.
Luke Humphries, the defending champions, averaging 105, but Stephen Bunting has had darts to win all 3 of the first leg
60.
because he is averaging in excess, well, he was, of 110.
Yeah, and win 1 of 3 legs. It's a little frustration, perhaps. But I think that just the skill level you're playing at outweighs any negativity. You realize, wait, I'll just keep this up. I'll be fine. But not the greatest of starts this leg. An opportunity for Humphries.
My word.
Oh, there's some darts being thrown in this match.
100. Luke require 44. Game Sean.
11 darter, the first break of throw.
Luke to throw first.
And Stephen Bunting must be wondering what is going on here, because he must feel like he has thrown some stupendous stuff and he finds himself 3-1 down.
But that said, it doesn't feel too far away from some matches they've had in the past. They tend to push each other.
Yeah, the majority of games, and they have played each other, obviously, as 2 Premier League players. They've played each other quite a lot this year. Honours even in the Premier League, 2 wins apiece. But in all of those Premier League games, all 4 of them, the lowest winning average has been 106.
Exactly there. They just feel at ease to play their game against each other. They get on with it, as we say. And it produces great darts.
85.
defending champs enjoying himself here. That's 4 180s in the last 3 legs for Luke Humphries.
Still got a lot of work to do. He needs 3 legs. Well, 2.5.
140. Luke require 155.
And that could have been trouble, and he just pops in a good switch to the treble 19 to manage the visit well.
60. Luke requires 73.
21 on. That leaves double 16.
Game
That
shot
is double
and a
16.
fifth leg.
And the defending champion looks to be marching towards the semi-finals here.
134.
It's mesmerizing.
He's not stopping.
140.
There's grimaces for ton 40s from Luke Humphries because he just hitting treble 20s almost at will.
Well, I think the plan is to break throw here and then win the match next leg with the throw. I'm just guessing that's what it's in his head.
The master tactician, John Part.
Yes. Bludgeon your opponent.
So you're saying try and win all of the legs, John?
60.
Yes.
Right.
With a minimum of fuss.
61.
A quite unfortunate miss into the treble 5. He results in not a finish left. So some hope here for Stephen to maybe hold his throw. You got to get a big score though.
He's averaging 109 here, Luke Humphries, and there's been at least 3 times where he's had a slightly unfortunate deflection out of the target segment once. It doesn't matter because there's always another good dart or 2 on the way.
Stephen, you require 150.
Can he stop this rout?
Of all the things, so cruel this game at times.
76. Luke requires 68.
Double 16.
36.
And a surprising miss, really, and only 1 dart for double, but the way he's been going, and it's his double he loves. Kind of a chance maybe Stephen didn't expect here on 74.
Game
One that he takes, and one that he takes expert.
To the 7th leg, Luke to Brooker. One runner, Fulton.
Well, the signs so far are that Luke Humphries is not going to give up this title without a fight. But Stephen Bunting is digging in.
100.
Have you got another match, Stephen? Oh, go on, then.
One runner, Fulton.
Well, he had 9 consecutive perfect darts earlier in the match, just not in 1 leg.
57.
Yeah, Matt glued a bullseye.
Yes.
Is the bullet getting this one back on throw? Oh, my word, it's not going to be a 9, but it could be a 10 darter.
And all of a sudden, he's got the higher average again. It's been an insane match.
96. Stephen, you require 16.
Ten darter, Stephen Bunting. This game is back on throne.
Stephen at throw first. Game on.
This is proper darts. Madison Square Garden, 2 of the world's best, throwing insane darts at each other.
100.
routine. I think they're used to playing very well against each other, as we spoke of, and they just realize it's going to be hard work. Just keep at it, and that's what's going on here.
40.
Can't afford those, though. Opens the door for Humphries to punish. He does just that. So some atonement needed here from the Bullet. That wasn't magic enough, I'm sorry.
This might be. It's number 5. He has been putting in these sorts of displays so astonishingly regularly, Luke Humphries, in recent months.
57. Luke require 56.
For 5-3. Double 10.
36.
He's got more time.
Yeah, kind of careful darts perhaps there. It's the last one in particular. But you wonder sometimes, is it easier to play really superbly a game well when your opponent is as well? I mean, do you push each other? Is it actually easier to play well in these circumstances?
Game shot,
13 dart leg. Luke Humphries one leg away from the semis.
Game on.
Stephen Bunting must win the 3 remaining legs, and he's got to do it the hard way. It's with 2 breaks of throw against the defending champion of world number 2, who is typically getting things done in 14 darts per leg.
I mean, one thing we haven't talked about in this match, it's a big part of darts and helps to explain what's going on in terms of the quality back and forth, is the timing. So, essentially, Luke's excellence has been better timed to gain a 5-leg to 3 edge. I mean, you can't really say one's throwing better than the other in this, in my mind. But certainly timing has been the friend or the best tool of Luke Humphries. And that's ill-timed, but you can't help it. A bounce is a bounce. What can you do?
8.
Well, there are players who'd struggle to beat Luke Humphries tonight with 5 darts, let alone with just 2 per visit.
138. They can require 164.
It deserves something special to win it. We're not going to see it won with a 164.
57.
Yeah, he needs to find a way around that, pressure the throw, hope for a chance, hope for survival. He does what he can do.
We can require 107.
What can Humphries do? He can get a match dart. And he can take it as well, because the defending champion is on fire in New York tonight. A stunner of a game. The finals.
Yeah, and in the Premier League, Johnny was the star there on the doubles as well, having the highest percentage, which is why he made the semi-finals and was really unfortunate not to be in the final in the end. He's been playing well for a long time, Johnny Clayton. Looks relaxed, and he should do. He's playing well.
Game on.
He's been talking up his chances of going into the top 4 in the world, and it's doable over the coming months. Michael van Gerwen, who currently occupies 4th spot, defending a lot of prize money. Johnny will look to make his move.
Both players, both players' darts lay flat in the board, parallel to the ground. So you'll see them each time work off a low dart, not a high dart. That's no good for Johnny, which is why he's switching.
96.
But Gian has already wrestled the darts away from Johnny here, and that is a third successive 140. Brilliant start.
Yeah, hell of a start.
81.
Both to throw him pretty speedy as well.
What a start. This could be 11 dart potentially. 12 will do.
69.
Should be back.
164.
Should be, but may not be.
132.
Just a little nudge. If Gian makes a mess of this double six, he doesn't. Break a throw.
Second leg, getting the throw first. Game on.
Yeah, like you said, Mark, the 3 140s were the reason he broke throw there, and those started with a max. And he is throwing so quick, he really is.
You know what? Some of Bums's were edgy, nervy, and just went in full flow 24 hours ago. That has been addressed already this evening.
123.
He's throwing quite beautifully, isn't he? He had a little re-grip there as well.
83.
Luke Littler got off to a brilliant start in his game against Jim Long earlier. When that first 3 legs,
21.
he was averaging about 125. Well, Gian Van Veen, he's averaging 126 at the moment.
Johnny being left high and dry in this second leg.
77.
This is a start. He ain't messing about here. 2 legs up in 2.5 minutes.
Gian Van Veen, he's never been slow, but this is really quick, isn't it?
Yeah, he's
96.
Sippy's in no mood to hang about here. He's a pacey player anyway, but this is faster than normal.
59.
Well, Johnny could be in trouble here if this is a 140 or 180.
100.
It's not been 1 breakdown, Mark, but 2's a lot at this level.
It really is at this level, isn't it? In a race to 6 as well. Even in a race to 10 at this level, it's, yeah, you've got a bit more time, but you struggle to chase these players down when they're in full flow. Johnny will be all too aware how important this leg is already.
He's in control of it now.
100.
We'll switch. We'll switch again to 19s and gets it. It's good thinking from Gian.
There's no hesitation in the play
No.
of Gian at all.
76.
There's that missed a double in the tournament for Johnny.
This game is so quick.
96.
You know Johnny likes double 16. No messing.
Third leg. Johnny Clayton, full flag, Gianna, full first.
No, not mucking around.
First little adjustment that Gian's had to make. And that was just a slight movement to the left. But this pace will suit both players.
16.
It does feel, you make a good point, Wayne, it feels like Gian is quicker than normal.
Yeah. Johnny most definitely
23.
not fully at the races like he was last evening. Just doesn't look as smooth. Better Johnny.
It wasn't a brilliant dart to follow for Gian. He likes to be just above the bottom wire, not just below the top wire, so he can stack on top. But has control of the leg.
He certainly does. Double 12. This is mesmerising stuff. Averaging 113 and a bit. The pace of it, the accuracy. Wow.
A finalist already on the World Series this year, Manveen. In the opener in Bahrain, he lost to Michael van Gerwen. It's been some 12 months for him. He made a major title win in Dortmund, the European Championship, then quickly followed by that run to the World Championship final.
So rhythmical.
Goes to show how things can turn around in 12 months. We knew how good he was, Wayne, but he was on our radar to be the world number 3, was he? This time last year?
No.
But he's put in the hard work.
60.
He's a really good guy with it as well.
61.
Yeah, he was playing well before he won the European Championships, but then he's gone to another level since. Don't forget, he reached the final of the World Championships. Winning those Europeans has given him all the belief that he already had, but it's knowing you can do it.
Johnny requires 74.
World Cup finalist as well, just a few weeks ago.
Of course.
Johnny's hanging on in there, and whilst it's 110 average, well, call it 111, playing against the 92, Johnny's one of the most resilient players about, and he will hang on in there. It's just one breaker throw.
Sellout crowd this evening. Well, that's gone in at a funny angle, is it, or not?
It definitely has. Even Johnny's reaction told you it didn't leave the hand properly.
Well, he's very good at using darts as a marker. Just like that.
Can you require 161?
Doesn't need to go.
65.
Well, it's not great, is it? This is open for punishment now. Look at him. Didn't like 60. It. Didn't like the first start. That was the problem.
96.
He should have committed it straight away to switching Johnny. But the way he counts, he wanted to keep it even.
78.
It's an outside chance for the break here now for Johnny.
We'd love a 60 on the bottom wire. That's another one that's gone in a bit oddly.
40. Can you require 18?
For 4-2. Well, he's just been better than Johnny, isn't he?
Yeah, seventh leg, Johnny to throw first.
There was a little chance for Johnny. You said Wayne was on 220, but didn't chip away enough at it. And now it's pressure to hold throw again here.
60.
Yeah, when you want 220, you need to hit a treble, don't you, and keep straight. Leaving 160 is not enough. Leaving 120 is absolutely fine.
He's got to hold on to his throw. Johnny can't afford to drop throw again, particularly now. Gerwen would throw for a place to complete the semi-final lineup. It's Littler against Wade in the first semi. Humphreys against the winner of this one in our second semi-final. Reminder, Luke Humphreys is our defending champion.
Will it end up being another Luke final? If Johnny is going to miss, that first start's an absolute perler.
The average still well in favour of Gerwen.
Johnny requires
the scoreline could just be one leg after this visit. Johnny's just hanging around, being a nuisance.
Game Sean, the seventh leg. Johnny Clayton,
brilliant finish from Johnny.
It's only been the break in the second leg that's been the difference. And yet, the stats would tell you that it's been dominance from Van Veen. Surely.
Just had to be. Well, as good as Johnny has been hanging around in the contest, Gian is just defending his throw really well. He's rarely give Johnny a look.
That's the second leg in this game. He's left 81 after 9.
45. Can require 81.
Wow.
Game Shaw on the 8th leg. Gerwen. 9th leg. Johnny to throw first.
Johnny acknowledging what a good a leg that was.
Yeah.
And he will recognise how well his opponent's performing here, Johnny.
He's hardly put a foot wrong.
100.
This is one of those performances where it would have been so difficult to beat for absolutely anyone. It's been good finishing. Scoring's been relentless.
60.
What's not to like from GVV?
For Johnny, he needs 3 successive legs, and okay,
96.
it's the right way round. It's 2 holds and a break. Don't really see it happening. Gian has been rock solid on his own throw. Well, it's been a brilliant display. He's averaging 106.5.
100.
There we see it. Dominance in numbers. That is handy.
27.
What a deflection that was. Johnny laughing away there.
That's outrageous. You've mentioned it before, Mark, about like the solid flight and stem combinations that the players use now, and that's why they happen.
Yeah, I've seen Johnny have one similar to that before, into a treble 18, going for a couple of treble 20s. That was on a streaming board.
19.
To wrap it up. This has been some performance. That is a brilliant performance. Gian Van Veen beats Johnny Clayton by 6 legs to 3. There's a 138 finish in there. Wins it with 119 finish. Averages 106. 60% on doubles. That is winning form. There's no doubt about it. So your semi-final lineup looks like this. Luke Littler will take on James Wade. Luke Humphries will take on Gian Van Veen. The semi-finals will be coming up.
For the first time. In his first year in World Series, actually picked up a couple of titles. In his second year of World Series, actually picked up a couple of titles. He's got 1 this year already. Can he double up and take the title in New York? James Wade is yet to break his duck. We saw Stephen Bunting have an exile of the better part of a decade from World Series action. Got invited back and was the #1 on the World Series last year with a couple of victories. Is James Wade, following his 3 or 4 years out of this circuit, going to come back with a bang himself? Certainly was a banger of a game with Gerwen Price earlier on. James Wade just showcasing that granite stuff that has made him so difficult to beat for so very long. He'll need more of that here.
Yeah, Gezi was throwing everything at him, but he couldn't seem to get enough opportunities, could he? James Wade was just limiting his visits to the board. And when he gets into that mode, he is an absolute brute to beat.
180.
There you go.
Well, Littler has a very good record against James Wade. He's got a very good record against everybody, really.
Yeah.
He's managed to beat him in 3 consecutive UK Opens, including in the final this year. But he does have that defeat at the European Championship, which is still one of the big titles he's yet to claim.
Yep. Well, he was looking to leave it handy from the 2-3-2, but that makes life a little bit more
58.
difficult.
Yeah, quite like the play. If you're going to use the ball in those set-up shots of going their second dart, because you've got a dart in your hand looking to clean up. If you miss it entirely, there's not much to clean up.
Yeah.
.96. James, you acquire 161.
Really sharp in the early part of the game with Jim Long, did Luke. Yes.
137. Luke, you require 78.
There's only to hold throw. And it's only one dart.
Game
That's all
from the
Littler
first
needs.
leg. Luke Littler, second leg change to third first.
They're the unflashy finishes that win matches. We've said it time and time again. We'll continue to say it.
86.
The 64s, the 72s, the 78s.
.96.
And let's be honest, it's those sorts of finishes and something a little bit higher than that that James Wade has built his career on. But Littler,
82.
yes, he's known for his 180s and his 9 darters, but it's that stuff. That's his bread and butter.
Yeah.
94. .140.
There used to be a time when James Wade was
34.
called 009. He had so many 180s in legs that led to a 9 darter. And it does get bandied around that he can't score with the big boys. Well, it's a bit of nonsense. You don't win what James Wade has won by just being
95.
a finisher. You've got to get down to a finish.
Yeah, he confounds some of the stats with his overall average, but it tends to be because he just gives legs away. He just stops trying, basically. He conserves his mental energy, so he can focus when he needs it, and he needs it now. And he focuses and he hits what he needs.
James Wade, third leg, and Luke the third first.
And that in itself is a skill. But, I mean, I don't know.
It's a skill.
When you were playing, Wayne, you were just trying to be 100% all the time, weren't you?
Yeah. But James understands match play, and some legs he believes are kind of
100.
unsalvageable. So he does. He eases off. He relaxes. But he's very lucky. But there's nothing lucky about that. Max, followed by Max. Oh my.
For many years, Phil Taylor was the only person to hit a 9 darter on the World Series.
Luke, you acquire
Then Luke Littler got
141.
involved. He's not getting involved again here.
43.
Well, I don't think he expected that. His girlfriend Faith certainly didn't. Yeah, James has got this art where he can actually switch on and off, which is so
Luke,
difficult
you
to do.
acquire 98.
Everybody can switch off. It's switching on again. That's the problem.
Correct.
No score.
Luke Littler was on a 9 darter a minute ago. He's just bossed 98.
My goodness. And
Funny
that-
darts is the best dart.
You've said that many a time and you're always right.
100. Luke, you acquire 98.
Try again. What a mess.
Well, he'll do well to bust it from here.
78.
It was a really unlucky bust, actually, because he hit the dart and it just skewed downwards big time.
95. Luke, you acquire 20.
Double 10. There we go.
Games
No,
on
I'm
third
done in the
leg.
end.
Luke Littler.
It all
full
stays
back
on
change to
throw.
third first.
Yeah, it feels about 20 minutes ago he hit the 180, 180.
60.
But James has got to be careful here, because kicking off 60 with the darts is a recipe for disaster.
100.
Does he have another poke?
97.
In scoring visits, well, he had 3 180s in a row. Not made that 4 to be on the 9 again.
45. $100.
Whenever that first dart goes in, he just follows. It's so simple.
180.
That practice room tonight must be absolutely buzzing, because all 4 players in the semi-finals have gone out there and lit up Madison Square Garden,
100.
and they know they're playing well.
96.
Look at this. Darts is meant to be difficult.
87. James, you require 144.
Well, that's a slip. I did not envisage him going inside either. Oh, James.
104. Luke, you require
He's sat
9.
on tops if Littler can't deal with this. Double 2.
Games from the 4th leg.
Not the
Luke
route I
Littler.
was expecting, but perfectly
5th leg,
serviceable.
and Luke to third first.
Oh, this is getting silly. This is getting very, very silly. Because in the past 6 times, Littler has gone to the board trying to score as many points as possible in scoring visits. 5 of them he's hit 180.
100.
Started the last 3 legs
60.
with a max. 180s are not easy to hit. They're just not.
I don't know, having a look at this.
60. $91.
Well, the desired outcome for him. He'll be after this big time.
57.
He's got that look in his
Luke, you
eyes, and
require
he Littler.
170.
He wants to do something ridiculous.
105. $100. Luke, you require 65.
That gets him to tops.
25.
Another leg where James Wade's seemingly out of it. Say seemingly because it's been a little bit of faffing in previous legs with Luke. None more than when
100.
busting the 98.
Luke, you require 40. Games on the 5th leg. Luke
4-1 Littler.
6th leg, James to third first.
Thrown with a lovely rhythm. Must feel so comfortable. Numbers wise, it's not ridiculous as it all seems because of the 180s, because there's been some lackluster scoring and some faffing about, but he just looks good. Looks really
60.
good. James just seems a dart behind that. Not necessarily this leg, but in
140.
subsequent
In
legs.
general, yeah. He's not been able to make his mark. The last 3 legs, he's had a look at 144, but
Yeah.
that's pretty much it.
Yeah. Against Gezi, that
100.
switching, if you will, was going in. I know the last one did, but just off it compared to what he was about an hour ago.
134, James Iwakaitan.
Still got a couple of visits from here.
Yeah.
James Wade. Just the wrong side of that wire.
85.
He could be in trouble here. That 76 is not that simple.
60.
It's okay for James.
76.
Double eight.
James from the
James Wade doubles his leg tally
James Wade.
and cuts the gap to just 2 in this race to 7. Luke Littler's only averaging just shy of 94, and yet he has that 2-leg advantage in this race to 7 to become the first player through to the final. James Wade looking to reach the final of a World Series Tour event for only the 4th time in his career. Littler looking for title number 6 tonight.
Yeah, title number 6 already. My goodness. If he's been around for like 15 years, that's fine, but not for 3.
140.
What's the matter, James? It's a 140 and isn't pleased. Some player, James, is averaging 99 now, but Dan, he's only mustered 2 darts at a double and he's taken out 98. He hasn't missed one. Taken out 98 and 76. The chances are just not coming, are they?
Yeah, and if he was playing a little bit more, and it's not far off, but it's far enough, a bit more like he was playing against Gerwen Price earlier. The little run of 3 legs that Littler had,
58.
it was 16 darter, 14 darter, 18 darter. James Wade, he would have won all of those if he'd gone out in 15 darts. Yeah. And that's what he was doing against Price.
100.
That's how he's made his living. That's how he's accumulated all these titles. 15 dart machine.
58.
There you go. Leg 3, 4 and 5. The 14 darter was a break, so Wade had 15 darts there.
Yeah.
And if you were giving him 15 darts earlier on tonight against Gerwen Price, he was winning the leg
81.
over and over and over again.
Luke, you acquire 156. $140, James Iwakaitan 20.
This is so doable. What a dart. What a dart. James Wade.
On the 7th leg.
Incredible.
James Wade.
Quintessential wading.
8th leg. James
That's a breaker throw, and lo and behold, a 15 dart.
Finishing. He's very good, James.
26.
And underestimated, in my opinion, at getting that dart above. He had to move it. The low one,
96.
then the one over the top. Very good at that.
No need to worry from that time.
$139.
Not a bad way to respond after that opening visit of 26.
140.
Need some trebles here. Don't be so stubborn. Go downstairs now. Now, James.
58.
Right, okay, at least you change. That's fine.
Adam Savada there. The North American champion crowned this afternoon here at MSG.
How good was he, by the way?
171.
Flexing his muscles now. 9 thrown, 94 left.
100. Luke Iwakaitan 94.
Is this getting away from James Wade?
74.
Oof. Cannot rely on Luke Littler missing more darts at a double, especially double 10.
100. Luke
Jim Long,
Iwakaitan 20.
runner up to Adam Savada.
Games from the 8th leg.
And was unable to stop Littler earlier on this evening, and James Wade might be struggling to do so himself.
Yeah.
There is nothing in it in the averages. 2/100ths of a point. But it's a 5-3 lead for Littler, and he's got the darts. Think back to that UK Open final earlier on this year. It looked like Littler was cruising, and there was a little moment towards the end of the game where James Wade nearly somehow snuck back into it. It was almost like Littler took his eye off the ball.
James Wade was never in the game.
121.
Then it felt like he might win it. It was just peculiar. See, 3 from 3. 98, 76 and 120 are the finishes for James.
95.
That's just unlucky. That is so
80.
unlucky. Not what you want to happen now. Need every dart.
60.
It's just a bit low in the bed. That's why there was a step over to the right.
140.
Gets down to that 98, which is the checkout that got him his first leg of the match. But will he get a go at it? Will he get a go at it? No, we will not, because it's a stunner from Littler.
Luke Littler. 10th leg, James the 3rd first.
Everything just feels so routine with him. This hasn't been one of those performances where you can't believe what you're seeing, but it's still absolutely littered with ridiculous darts. And none more so, Dan, than those batch of 180s that just kept coming one after the other. Well, he really aimed that second dart.
100.
Took his time knowing exactly what he had to do. Just went sailing past the first one.
57. $100.
For the 61st dart will not be overly enamoured with that, but it's okay in terms of the leg. He's in control, James Wade.
121.
Not in control of the match, that's for sure. Treble 7.
81. $105. James, you've acquired 40. Games from the 10th
13 darter.
James Wade.
Very nicely done for James Wade, but Luke Littler, his first opportunity to close it out on throw.
140.
Gutted. Look at him. The reaction. He so wants a 9. He's so greedy.
177.
Magnificent. Well, if James can break here, then we have a fascinating game.
96.
James started the last leg with a 180. Started this leg with a 177.
140.
He's finding it now, Dan.
He really is. You see him, he's dialed in, he's focused.
Yeah. They both are.
171.
Well, a loose start.
He hated that. He absolutely hated it.
82.
Rescues it to an extent, but he can't stop Luke Littler from having a look at 94 to reach the final. Going double-double.
54. James, you acquire 102.
To save this semi-final, to prolong it, staying there. You can't say that that was the wrong thing to do. He fancied the marker. But it's Luke Littler that wants tops for a place in the final.
Luke, you require 40.
To reach the final MSG for the first time in his career. Double 10 is there again, and Luke Littler is through to the final. The world #1, the world champion, looking to take the title in New York tonight. He's our first player through to the final.
When they're warming up, they can pull the darts and something can move.
Yeah, but it seems to have been tweaked. Oh yeah, we just got confirmation there that Humphries has run to the semi-final. Victory over Leonard Gates, a victory over Stephen Bunting. But Gian, he started the tournament 24 hours ago, beating Frederick Kruger comfortably, and then a really brilliant display against Johnny Clayton earlier on this evening. Averaged 106.5. And he blew Johnny away, really. Johnny was just hanging on in there. These two clashed in the quarter-finals in the World Series a few weeks ago in Denmark. That went the way of Luke Humphries. This one will surely be a tightly run affair. Winners to face Luke Littler here in Madison Square Garden.
Yeah, and in fact, Luke won the last 3 Premier League meetings between the two. So he's on a run of 4 matches won here. All the more reason for him to be the one that feels comfortable. His quarterfinal, superb. You know, Van Veen's was pretty good too. But I don't think his opposition in Johnny was quite up the speed that Stephen Bunting was, that Luke Humphries had to deal with. But all pretty good, classy darts tonight, though. I mean, no one's been poor.
And John, if we use all 13 legs, it won't matter. It won't take long this game. These two like to get on with it.
And we like them to. And a game with pace, it rattles you as a viewer sometimes just because of the quality just keeps hitting it, and you're astounded. And while you're actually throwing the darts in those sorts of matches, you don't really sense it the same.
64.
Gets himself down to 2 darts at Luke Humphries. And you're going to get a look at the 97.
28.
And it would be a break of throw in the opening leg of the match.
Game shot.
Oh, and it's a surprise. That's not really. He's just been hitting everything he wants this evening.
Game on.
His game's in a great place at the minute, Luke Humphries. He left it late in the Premier League, but he found a way to force his way into the playoffs. And he really good point. Yeah, really competitive in the final. Beat Johnny Clayton in the semi-final. He's just won the World Cup for the second time, this time with Luke Littler. And looking good here already.
There was a point in the Premier League about halfway through, and it was looking like he might probably miss just finals night. Yeah, and he's really got his game together. He's playing superbly. Nobody worries him per se. He just knows if he does his thing, he's got a really good chance of winning any given match.
37.
Strangely, he found his best darts when he was probably under real big pressure in the Premier League. Like you said, John, we were kind of close to accepting that he wasn't going to be at the playoffs.
Yeah, it was outstanding, his rally to come out of that league phase in the top 4.
I think they're finishing 3rd. There was a real surge towards the end from Luke Humphries.
78. Require 120.
Kind of spoiled all the drama, but maybe he'll make up for it here. 2 double 18s he went for. Was inside.
90.
Pretty important now, I think. Van Veen try and break back.
Can require 110.
Good opportunity. I thought he may have stayed, but he doesn't get the opportunity. He probably should have stayed after that last start. Humphries to double his lead. Missed opportunities.
Yeah, and that's kind of shocking for how well he's played. A really good, solid, emphatic double 6 for Van Veen to level and get that break of throwback.
Give Luke a bit of breathing space. Credit GM. He's spoke about Luke Humphries' Premier League campaign, but Gian's the
134.
debut campaign was okay. He'll be back next year, you'd have thought, and there was a little bit of disruption in there. He missed a week with illness and probably came back a little bit too early.
Yeah, well, it doesn't afford you the chance to take your time with your issues in the Premier League. You sort of have to get back and do what you can.
70.
And he did so gallantly, but probably not at 100% or anywhere near it for a week or two after he came back.
137.
But a satisfactory debut, yeah. Of course, you'd have wanted to make the playoffs, but he'll be pleased with the way he acquitted himself, and he'll be better for the experience when he does return in 2027.
140.
He's starting to take charge here.
140 and requires 64.
A clean finish here would make him feel pretty much in charge, I feel.
24.
Move the wire.
Luke, you require 100.
Wayne touched on it in the quarterfinals against Johnny. Gian's throwing quicker than he normally does. He's a pacey player anyway, but it just seems a lot quicker, whether it's his approach up to the hockey. It's getting him results.
Well, in some ways, being quick and hitting that the last start there, and there wasn't much pause on the adjustment, so well hit. But with the speed, it's also associated with some aggression, and some aggression can be good because you're attacking then, and the speed lends to that.
96.
Look carefully here, Luke Humphries. Winning the opening leg, 4 darts missed for a 2-leg lead. Not a brilliant start to this 4th leg on his darts.
48.
Well, now they're firing. Our opening max in this match.
50. Luke require 57.
Yeah, just goes to the ball. Leave himself a finish. Well, got to rethink here, Luke. Yeah, he's 23 left.
A bit of an oops moment.
A little bit complacent. Just thought it was a given he was going to get the 17, but it doesn't matter. He's tidied it up. A slow start that leg, but a good clean finish in the end. Didn't let it fluster him, that double 17. And 4 legs played, 2 apiece.
60.
Looks like Luke's working his arm back there. Stretch out or something. He's not comfortable, though, I think is the evident part of this. He's got some sort of an issue physically now.
$123.
Gian well in control of this leg. A break after 6 legs.
96.
I think Gian will at least guarantee it'll be level. You'd expect him to close this leg out. Healthy lead.
96.
And there's a proper release and follow through.
140 and require 82.
Keeps him in it, Luke Humphries.
Game
Well, door slam shut, 3-2. Van Veen leads again.
$83.
Just feels to me like Luke's working hard to just kind of have a regular release and rhythm mechanically.
57.
Well, neither player reaching the levels they did in their quarterfinals. 106.5 average. Gian in his quarterfinals. Johnny. Luke not a million miles off it himself, just short of 106. Does help himself to his second match of the contest, though, the world number 2.
Sometimes when you throw really well for a spell, you kind of can lose the control of your overall mechanics because you're just seemingly hitting at will. So you're not concentrating as hard on that aspect. So then you got to kind of regroup at some point to get that back.
100. Luke, you require 142.
Bit of a slip from Humphries.
77.
Will return. Descenders in at the break level.
70. Luke, you requires 65. Game shot.
We do go in with a level game. Neither player reaching the heights in terms of their averages from the quarter-finals. Little shake of the head from Luke Humphries, but he'll be satisfied enough with the score. Some displays from both players. And the wiser John Part, who is going to take that spot in the final against Luke Littler.
Yeah, and you feel like one of these two will have to find another gear and get back to that standard to finish this match out, and then also to then compete in the final against Luke Littler. So someone's going to have to ignite back to the heights of the quarterfinal performance level.
Yeah, and it's a quick turnaround for whoever comes through this semi-final. About a 15-minute break. Humphries, as we've mentioned, looking to become the first player to defend the US Darts Masters. Successfully defending, I should say.
100.
Yes, that is a distinction, which could be noticed, but I think we know what you meant.
140.
Not a great deal in this, clearly in the scoreline, but the averages very similar, finishing stats identical, 3 from 6.
128. $96.
I think Gian will be pretty pleased with this leg, with the throw.
97.
Leave the 32 after 12 when your opponent really isn't doing much against the throw. Although there is a certain pressure to clean this up, you feel this is what he loves so much. No problem. And that's a good marker. Really helpful.
No score.
Disgusting.
How have they not gone in, John?
Yeah, that's cruel.
Well, Luke just again, he's apologising for dropping his dart. Gian was fine with that. They were well thrown darts, just very unfortunate.
106.
But another chance for Van Veen to lead again.
Wow, more of the same. Frustration.
Game shown, the 7th
Relief.
leg. Gerwen, 8th leg, Luke to throw first.
Squeaked out of that one. It seemed like it was going to be a lot easier than that.
Definitely, there was a luxury in that leg when he could tee up his finish, and you just thought it was going to be very routine. Got there in the end, and looking to go on the attack. Again here, Van Veen.
Yeah, he's officially on the attack, but the defense is being issued here from Luke. Could be one of the better legs we've had in this match.
134.
Gian looking to hammer home that advantage. Humphries reminder, broken the opening leg and had 4 darts to lead 2 legs to nil. Still again, not happy with the release, is he, Jonas?
Yeah, it's not coming out cleanly for him. And I'm not too sure it's not starting, but he elevates his elbow a little more on the first start in the scoring. He seems to get a better placement and release. And all your mechanics are so interrelated. One thing's wrong, it affects another thing. But like I said, when you throw it so well, it's so easy to get out of it. Double 16. Oh, and more of this double 16 shenanigans.
Game
Gets it in the corner. That's a really good leg. Okay, there was issues for Luke Humphries, but let's not take anything away from Gerwen's 12-dart break there. Leads 5-3 and looking to head to another World Series final. He played in the opening World Series final of the year in Bahrain, losing out to Michael van Gerwen to get himself in yet another one.
16.
Yeah, that wasn't a great 60 score there by any means. Good cover after deflecting and having an awkward target.
140.
Yeah, I'm just starting to grab this semi-final at the screen.
140.
Well, now that we have these semifinals, we have the sessional averages, and what we've seen from the break is Van Veen, he's at 105.62 now, and that's been the difference since that break.
Put his foot on the gas here, Gerwen, and he is, in a blink of an eye, one leg away from the final.
Well, I said someone would have to ignite to the levels they were at earlier to take this match and then to go to a final competitively.
100.
Gerwen from the break, averaging close to 107.
We talked about Humphries' pretty miraculous recovery in the Premier League. Well, he needs sort of the same thing in a miniature version here.
Yeah, he's just got to break this down first and foremost. Hold throw here, and then go on the attack on the Gerwen throw.
140.
Decent position in this leg, but there's so much work to be done here for Luke Humphries.
Sometimes you have that burst like Van Veen's had, and you almost feel like you just will automatically coast across the line. But it doesn't work like that. You know, getting that final leg one can be a nuisance.
Well, there's one of the 4 successive legs he needs just to hold a throw, but it's over to Van Veen, not hanging about.
Yeah, a classy combination finish there. Yeah, he didn't need to hit it, but still, given the situation, shows good composure and focus. As does gaining 40 points in the first exchange against throw.
81. 81.
It seems to me he's throwing with much more purpose now that he's got some loss aversion going here.
Yeah, he's kind of at the point of no return, isn't he? So doesn't want to surrender his title. Luke Humphries without a fight, and he'll keep chipping away. He's having a good go here. Match number 3.
Well, I mean, that could get him back on throw here. Takes this out in 2 darts. Or 3. 2 looks better, though.
Humphries having a spell of his own here, but he can't find the tops.
Can require 120.
Gerwen's already taken out a 130, a 120. We'll see him take his place in the final, and he's going to get a chance. Little pause.
100.
Take the opportunity.
Yeah, you see the pause and then the miss. You think, well, he shouldn't have paused, but it doesn't quite work like that. A really good tops, and it must have been hard to watch his opponent go for that match double. But now it's back on throw. He'll have to get a break of throw, but mind you, if he holds throw here, then it's anybody's match in the last leg.
34.
For Luke Humphries now.
140.
Try and find a 4-visit leg and get it to a decider. He's put some hard yards in to get this back on throw. He's lost the line a little bit with that last start.
He's built a bit of momentum, though, winning 2 legs and doing pretty well here. Like, it's still in Luke Humphries' hands here. 6 darts from 227. Oh, and he's using them. What a leg this is.
Humphries getting his average up above 102 now.
96. Luger required 47.
They've both raised their game since the break. Humphries to send this to a decider.
Game
We're going
time,
to a decider. That's an
12
11 dart leg. It's Van Veen with the darts.
The 13th
But this
final leg. Down the throw first. Game on.
to decide who will go on to face Luke Littler in our US Darts Masters final.
Well, that's a score Luke Humphries would have loved to hear, and he's punishing it. He's drilling it.
This is some surge from Luke Humphries. From the break, he's averaging over 114.
92.
He looked down and out at 6-3. He looked deflated.
He was. He turned it on somehow.
39.
Just got to recompose here, Luke. Getting caught up in the moment.
Well, 180 would leave the big fish. And we've had another turn in the match here. Oh, my.
Oh, and look how costly that visit is. That last start from Luke Humphries. He can't finish. 6 starts for Van Veen.
52.
Brilliant.
Not much inroads there, though. Surely it's got to be 20s first here, Mark.
It has to be. That's the guide. Another match start. So another match start. First match start. And he can't find it. Oh, correct. Said he did have a match start on the 120. And I'm getting caught up in this final. Humphries' turn. And Humphries completes the turnaround. He trailed by 6 legs to 3, looked down and out, but he wasn't going to give up the defence of his title easily, and he found a real spell there. 4 successive legs, an average of 101.5, and we have our final here at Madison Square Garden. Familiar rivalry. They've lit up this sport, the pair of them, over the last 3-4 years. Well, Dan, you said Littler might need to up his levels. Well, that's some start.
40. $100. 140. 100.
Again, this won't take long, this final, even if we use every leg. Humphries, who fires in a match. 2 in the opening leg.
To the 11. Double 14.
93. Luke, you require 41.
Fourteen dart starts and a hold of throw for Coolham. And there's a chance we do get every leg of this one, because they have had some incredible contests. The Premier League final
58.
was captivating. That's the only one that Littler has won in their last 4 meetings.
100.
It was some contest, wasn't it? We give these two the big billing, and rightly so. And they never disappoint.
85.
The way they play suits each other, the flow of the game.
140.
A really good final in the World Masters at the beginning of the year as well. All the way to the deciding set. They bring out the best in each other.
55.
Humphries chasing around the board, looking for a treble, couldn't find it, that got him to a finish, but
60.
that's not great from Littler.
does this. From Humphries.
46. Luke, you require
It's an opportunity
164.
missed there. He's had to go to the ball to leave a finish.
63. Luke, you require 160.
Chance here for Humphries. Pulled back low, but
100.
good last one.
Luke, you require
Really good at just forcing his
101.
darts through into that treble 20 when it seemed blocked.
I'm not really sure what benefit
40.
Littler got by going to the
Luke, you
bullseye in
require
his previous
60.
visit. But this for a 2-0 lead. And the
Game
defending
from
champ
the
has stolen the
second
mark on the
leg.
world #1 here.
Luke Humphries. Third leg, Luke Humphries to throw first.
Getting the breaker throw in 18 darts. Won't see many of them in this final, you feel.
134.
As Wayne was saying earlier, this is a rivalry between these two, and you sort of want them to be pushing each other to new heights. But there was a period after Humphries won the Premier League last year where he just could not find a way to beat it. Littler won 9 out of 10 meetings, and big ones. Finally the Slam, the Grand Prix and the Masters.
140.
But the way that Humphries has fought back in recent weeks, found this purple patch of form and found wins against the
60.
top player in the world. It's testament to his desire and work ethic and belief.
Found a win alongside him in there as well.
170.
World Cup champions a couple of weeks ago in Frankfurt. 180. Number 2 of this final for Luke Littler.
105.
And a
Luke, you
chance
require 81.
to break back.
One at the
Games
ball is
on
all
the
he
third
needs.
leg.
That's a breaker throw. This game is back on
Luke
thrust.
Littler. Fourth leg, Luke Littler to
Humphries
throw first.
ominously poised on 65 at the time.
When these two are playing, you're never safe in a leg either. It looked like Humphries was going to grab himself a 3-leg lead, but a match from Littler.
180.
Then the ball finish. Gets it back on throw. Back-to-back 180s in our 4th leg. That's the 5th of the contest already.
We're not done yet.
140.
Disbelief from Humphries.
Yeah, that reaction there. That indicates that the throw's going well, though, isn't it? You think when it's left-handed, it's going to go in.
140.
Margin misses out.
100.
Well,
Luke,
that was flashy.
41. Gains from the 4th leg.
41 Humphries wanted there.
Luke Humphries. 5th leg, Luke Humphries to throw first.
And here's a 2-leg cushion.
$100.
They're opting to go for a couple of bullseyes there. He must have thought he had a decent guide with the first one.
96.
Do you reckon it was that, or do you reckon he was just feeling the moment? He's a vibesman.
Yeah. You've got to have a good passes through to it, though, haven't you? It was to the right of it, but yeah.
96. $100.
You are right, Dan. He makes snap
58.
decisions in
Luke
combination finishes like that.
167.
It's on, but no longer.
159.
But it's beautifully set up, and Luke Humphries is playing quite majestic stuff at the minute. The average is around the 107 mark
Luke, you
right
require
now.
28.
Looking for the 3-leg
Gains on the
cushion.
5th leg. Luke Humphries.
And credit Luke Humphries, he looked down and out in the semi-final. Found 4 successive legs from 6-3 down. And guarantees that he will lead at the break here. Break after 6 legs. Race to 8 in the final.
93. $58.
Snatch those darts out of the board, Luke Littler.
121.
The only problem he has had tonight, and it's happened a number of times, some really unfortunate deflections, Luke Humphries, when he's had 2 very good darts 96. And he's deflected out of the segment. You're going to get it, but it's happened quite a bit for him.
Yeah, it's... But whilst he'll feel a little aggrieved,
58.
the bigger picture is he's throwing well, isn't he? He's clattering into those darts, just a bit unlucky with the deflection.
92.
Opportunity for a 5-1 lead here for Luke Humphries. Chip away this 2-2-9.
Oh, he's not chipping. He's not chipping. He's taking a sledgehammer to that. Luke Littler needs the 170.
He's taking command of this final, Luke Humphries, looking to go back-to-back in the US Darts Masters. Oh, that's a huge moment. A chance for 5-1.
Luke, you acquired 40.
Luke Littler to claw one back.
Game
and claw one back he does. But Luke Humphries has the advantage. He could have taken a big step toward defending the title in the Big Apple. But he's still
at the break before the final that, you know, the way he won his quarterfinal match and especially the semifinal, it almost makes you feel invincible.
59.
And that's the best way to play this game, when you have that feeling. And it's a feeling which Luke Littler often has, and he won't have given up on this. You know, he's down 4 legs to 2, and he certainly has come back from deficits many a time in the past. He's not always a front runner, so a lot to still be done here, and we'll see what happens. Look at the determination on the face. Steely with that 180.
Yeah.
$137.
Today, there's no doubt about it, this event has come alive. There's been some amazing darts from start to what is going to be a rip-roaring finish, we think, or we hope.
Yeah, it's been a pretty decent event over the years, but this certainly must rival for the best.
Well, 38 for tops. I love it. I absolutely love it. And he wasn't even sure. He changed his mind there.
8th leg, Luke Littler to third first. Game on.
Yeah, the double hitting with the 2 double outs. It's just at a different level in this day and age.
180.
So you take out the 81 after giving your opponent just that little bit of hope
140.
with a poor first start, and then it double, then kick off max.
Yeah, he gave him a little hope, but I still wouldn't think that Humphries would feel surprised at that.
No, not surprised. No.
He wouldn't. It was not like a gut punch, really.
No, but it was just a little bit of hope, John. That's all I said.
It's something you need to respond to as you go forward, right? You know, and he's played him enough. He expects the worst in many a moment. You think he gets surprised when he recovers from the 3? I don't.
No, not at all.
Not at all, no.
98. Luke, you acquired 50.
Well, earlier in the event, against David Cameron, he wanted 50 and went for the bullseye cheekily. Didn't do it that time.
He didn't hit it either.
Correct.
133.
Maybe that's why he didn't there.
Luke, you acquired 20.
The 4-4. Oh my.
10.
Wow.
Luke, you acquired 70.
Took out 2 doubles in the previous leg. Couldn't hit 1 there.
Wow. Messy. Bull time.
45.
Well, that was a real mess, that.
Yeah, this is a leg they'll both want to forget. Even if they win it, they'll want to forget it.
Well, it's an important leg. Really is.
No score.
Well, one of them's just got to like take a beat here
25.
because it's really got a bit edgy.
21.
What's going on?
It's a final. Everything happens.
Not normally with these two.
Games on
4-4.
the 8th leg.
That's all that matters.
Luke Littler, 9th leg. Luke Humphries the third first.
That is all that matters. Luke Humphries will be absolutely raging.
134.
He was out of the leg, John, then got let in, and that's when it's awful when you blow a chance.
Great,
don't you?
absolutely.
You
You're gifted something and you refuse to open it.
Yeah.
He regifted.
He did re-gift. And then Littler
60.
kicks in another max. And plumage to follow.
58. $100.
Only a ton. We've been looking for more than that after that second dart.
57.
Yeah, it's fun in darts how it's so relative what your your score, whether you're happy or not with it. It depends when you hit the big dart.
Of course.
Yes.
It does. Some rivalry this. The two best players on the planet,
56.
no doubt.
Luke requires 74.
They respond to each other normally.
$58. Luke, you require 150.
And when you're so familiar with each other like this, you're less surprised by the good stuff like this. Double 15. You're actually more surprised when there's misses.
Correct.
Because you're so used to the excellence.
Luke, you require 16.
He's blowing chance after chance here. You cannot keep doing that. The last two legs, there's too many missed darts at a double.
Luke, you require
mid-match
15.
buffs.
Yeah.
Games from the 9th leg. Luke
He's
Littler.
now, after winning 3 legs on the bounce in front.
Game on.
And just look at Luke Humphries behind him. He is absolutely seething.
125.
Well, let's recall a semi-final he was in lately. He was kind of pretty mad in that one, too.
100.
He was very dissatisfied how he was getting on.
Yeah.
And this situation, if one player is the same as the other, is a lot better. But
56.
it isn't one player is the same as the other. It's Luke Littler, the best player, according to ranking, and current world champ. So
59.
he is frustrated, mostly because he's failing to take those legs.
Oh, of course.
Yeah. No reason to be in this situation.
140.
And it's okay, John, if it's the odd dart, but it wasn't, was it? He was coming back with 3 in hand.
140.
Just think, if he won the last 2 legs, he would have been up 6-3.
Yeah.
And he could have.
50.
Only 50. This is a leg in which Littler threw first. Surely it's another treble from there, no?
130.
Well, it's
Luke
okay,
require 130.
but it's not 62. Well, I just
90.
feel that Luke
Luke
Humphries
requires
needs to just
72.
stop for a millisecond. All feels a bit rushy.
Games
Wonderful,
from the 10th
absolutely
leg.
wonderful.
Luke Humphries.
That needed to go.
11th
That'll
leg,
calm
Luke
him down.
Humphries the third first.
Well, it's
Game
all quite
on.
clear now who will win. To you, Wayne, maybe. Not me.
Not a clue, mate. Not a clue.
That's the way we want. We
100.
like it, though.
That, yes.
It's been a bit flip-floppy here. But anyone's title to take.
140.
Doesn't look as comfortable as he did before the break.
125.
There's no doubt about that. His average has gone from 106 to below a ton
79.
in a matter of 4 legs. It was all looking so easy. but missing a batch of darts at doubles from 4-2 up has cost him.
Well, on the plus side for him, though, he still has the higher average by about 3 points. So, and that'll help.
Yeah, but when you've led by 2 and now you're level, John.
59. Luke,
you got to take what you can get.
Fair point.
Especially against the class he's against. It's like his.
Well, with that 180, he bought himself the opportunity to take out the 96, and did. He now leads by 6 legs to 5.
I really like that it was old school. The 96.
Yeah. Well, he could afford to do that with what Luke Littler was on. Luke started a leg with a max.
96.
He so wants a 9. He so wants a 9.
140.
Look at him. He's vexed, John.
Don't you wish you got vexed by something like that?
Oh, annoyed. I'd be absolutely overjoyed with it.
You'd love to hear those boos.
Yeah, you would, yeah.
62.
Thought he might have gone back up top, but felt it wasn't worth it.
Well, now Luke's going up top and finds it to leave the fish.
Luke, you acquire 119.
At least some question into this.
Yeah. There's some question now. That is a mess.
Luke, you acquire 170.
This could be a massive turnaround.
Well, he's still going to be putting a lot of pressure on Luke Littler here.
84.
Oh, that was
Luke,
a poor last start, and he
76.
knows it. Well, this is in the balance. If he misses this, he's in trouble.
36.
Wow, that's more than a miss.
Luke, you acquire 86.
54 here would be much gold.
70.
Oh, Luke. He is gutted.
Luke, you acquire 40.
More opportunities missed by Luke Humphries. What a dart. What a dart that was.
And a dagger to the heart of Humphries.
Yeah.
You talked about the hope earlier. There was definite hope on the miss there.
Of course there was.
The way it was going.
That was awful.
Yes.
140.
Yeah, spiteful dart that double 5. Spiteful.
Lovely, isn't it?
Not big sport, John, can you?
Yeah.
There they are, the CDC guys, the organisers of
92.
all the North American darts in the PDC.
63.
Well, get it up there, and yes, he's left that
99.
big fish again.
He's so good at getting the dart through there.
This time, he definitely doesn't have to go for it, though. Even if Luke gets to 180, he can't leave a finish.
135.
6 darts of 170 to move him in a leg.
Do it with some panache. Panache!
No, set it up, set it up, set it up. There you go. That's the right thing. Go on, you can boo you like. Boo you like. He don't care. He don't care.
He'll care if he doesn't get to 32.
I love it.
You can't get distracted by all this, though. That's the other danger. And he's under pressure.
145.
That would have been funny if he'd have got it.
Yeah.
That would have been really
52.
funny. Massive moments. That is how you do it.
Flag. Luke Humphries,
I love that.
And it puts him that one leg away from retaining the title.
Yeah.
180.
Come on, let's go all the way.
Come on, let's have that 9-dart leg.
Yeah, now. No, actually, last leg.
100.
He started it now. He can't waste it.
Fair point.
He squandered it.
100.
Yeah, I know, Luke. I know, pal. I know how you feel.
This is going to the last leg, Wayne.
57.
Well done for sticking your neck on the line there, John.
Yes. Well, you know I'm watching.
125.
And we want a last leg thriller, don't we? Been a brilliant event. It really has.
140.
New York
Luke
City.
you acquire 56.
And this to clean it up and force it all the way. Double 10.
Gains from the 14th leg.
So here we go.
Luke Littler. 15th
16
and deciding
came.
leg. Luke
These
Humphries
two
and
remain.
Rutgers.
Who is going to win this last leg of 501? Luke Humphries has the darts.
140.
Kicks off 140.
Yeah, strong start. It's Littler that's up against it here. You can't tell. You can't tell.
I said last leg.
Yeah.
9 in the last leg. Come on now. Oh, please.
I think he needs a 9, Littler. He needs to get a 9 to win this.
Again.
135.
Is amazing. Luke Littler, the world #1 and world champ,
Nobody.
against
Yeah.
the world #2. Amazing.
Nobody can blink here, Wayne.
No.
You can't falter.
No. What a leg of darts.
100. Luke, you acquire 41.
For the championship. That is an 11 dart leg that wins.
US Darts
That is
Masters
amazing. That
champion.
wins the